Hello and welcome back to Irish Chippy channel. My name is Pascal. Today I am going to do a review of an impact driver by Dewalt. It's the atomic range. The atomic max 20 volt is a compact size. So this set, it's called the DCF 809 C2. C2 means it's got two batteries, okay, and a charger. Right, so it also comes with a Dewalt bag, and it comes with the belt clip if you want to put the belt clip on the right hand, and with a screw. The screw is inside there. I'll just set this aside. So it comes with the 107 charger. I will bring it over to the bench in a few minutes, and we will take it through its. We will test it out with screws and things like that. But before that, I will just explain some things to you about this kit. So the battery goes into, it just goes in like this, it clicks in like this, and you have to push it down. This one is fully charged, so it's red, right? So it will be flashing. So make sure you push it down the whole way. So it's flashing there, so that means it's charging. So back to the driver itself. I will put a battery in it now. I'll put one of the batteries in it. It clicks in nice. It feels good when you click it in like this. And when you're taking it out, you have to press this one down and it goes. So it's never going to fall out or anything like that. It's got 3 LEDs on the front of it. And the LEDs will stay on for approximately 10 seconds after you have done your work. The normal variable speed, it's very nice to control. Nice, nice tight spring on it, left and right as usual, of course. The way an impact driver works is that the way they're supposed to work is that they give two forward and one back, and continuously 2 forward and 1 back. So it's going So it sounds slightly different than a drill. That's what gives it all the torque, and that's what allows it to be a driver, because it's going back and then hit again, and back and hit again, back. That's how they work, in case you were wondering the difference between an impact driver and an impact drill, or an impact or a normal drill. They go forward and backwards. So they go 2 steps forward and 1 step backward, electronically, of course. So the power in this one is 1,700 inch-pounds. So that's the torque of it, I should say. So before I go any further, I'm going to measure it and I'm going to weigh it for you with a battery, not without a battery. Normally the measurements come. So the measurements this way is 5 1/8. So that can get into nice tight corners. Now if you had to get really, really tight, you probably would use one of these right-angled ones like this. And you can go into even if you only have 3 inches or something like that. When you're using a tool like this that has the notch in it, you have to push this one back out in order to take this out, the ones with the notch in them, rather than pull them back. So you're never going to drop for tools like this, you don't want them falling out. So, and the height of this is 9 1/8, yes, 9 1/8 high. We will weigh it then, we will weigh it here on the scales. So the weight of this is 2 pounds and 14 ounces, 2 pounds and 14.7 ounces it's giving me here. And if you want that in grams, it's 1,325. So it's 1.3 kilos or 1.32 kilos. So that's the weight of it. It's very, very light with the 1.5. If you were buying some more tools, you might buy an extra battery or a bigger battery, maybe a 5 amp battery. But for getting you going, 2 batteries is always better than 1, because you know where you are standing, you know when you're running out. So if you have 2 of them started in the day, if you're doing a lot of work, then you would buy a bigger battery. So what's the advantage of brushless? Well, brushless motor is not less wear and tear, and they are more efficient. I won't go into the full details of how a brushless motor works, but it works completely different than a brushed motor. The part that goes around in the brushless motor stays the starter. I'm not going to go into all the technicalities of it, but the brushless motor lasts longer, less wear and tear, and no maintenance whatsoever. So brushless has become affordable now. Now I'll take you over to the workbench and we will take this one through its paces. So here I am in the workshop and on the bench, and what I'm going to do, normally when I do fine woodworking, that I drill a hole before a screw, but if you want just to test this one out, I will test its torque by using it on some red Luan or Marante, which is Philippine mahogany. It's not super hard, and I will start it off by putting a screw in it. I will not drill holes in advance for this, because just to test it for you, but normally I would recommend you do. So get it started like this. Yeah, it goes through the hardwood. It's a bit hard now. My bit is no good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a lag screw, which is even more difficult for. I'm going to go through the hardwood with what we call a tech screw. It's a number maybe 12. I think it would be called number 12. I will put in a socket on it, right? So this is for testing it. And I'm going to try. I just made a little notch there so I don't hurt myself. Whoa! Now, that's gone through the hardwood. A tech screw is what you use for roofing, and that's a number 12. I think it's called number 12. I'm going to see, will it be able to take that out now? So, I put so much force down, I went through the... Yes! Oh, that's hot. I'm going to use a lag screw through hardwood. How about that? Well, I'm going to try. Really, I should put something on it to start it off. Now, as I said, I don't do this normally. I'm not going to put it into the same hole. I'm going to try and do it again into bare wood. So, let's go and try. Wow. Wow. Look at that. This thing has power for a little small drill. It's put this big screw through it, look. As I said, I don't recommend it. It has a little bit of a crack on the back, you can see there. But it's just to explain to you the power of it. Most people would not try this with hardwood, but I'm just trying to put this through its paces. So let's see, will it take it out? Wow. I'm not going to burn my finger this time. I know that's going to be piping hot. I use these bits. Do you see these ones? These are countersink. So you've got where the screw goes through, and the loose part of the screw then on the top, and the countersink. So I'm going to try one of them on it. Oh, that's nice. More powerful than I thought it was. So we're going to go in here. I'm going to try and go a bit slower this time. Now you can hear the impact working on it. Yeah, that's perfect. It went into it. I will just show you up close. You see where it went into it? This this little atomic is more powerful than actually I thought it was. Of course, you can use this right angle attachment on it if you wanted to as well. Wow. So that is really, really, really strong. This little thing has so much power in it for a small, because its impact, it amplifies the power of it because of the torque of it. So yes, very good. So that's the end of my review on the Atomic Max impact driver by Dewalt. It's the DCF 809C2, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.